Yo, what up, y'all? Mike back again. And today I want to start something new. I don't know how well this is gonna do. I bet it won't do well at all. But I just want to start something new. This is still a fucking music channel. Don't worry. I just wanna, expand in my horizons a little bit, so to speak. And I want to give y'all some stories. I had a crazy life, a lot of fucked up shit, a lot of great shit. You know what I mean? But I just want to share it all to y'all because I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't give a fuck. Like, a lot of people, and there's some great YouTubers that do story times, you know what I mean? And that would inspire me to do. There's plenty of great YouTubers that do story times. One of my favorites is DJ Ghost. That dude is so real. One of the realest niggas on YouTube, if not the realest dude on YouTube. And yeah, I really like that dude. He's dope, man. He inspired me fucking except the YouTuber, I forgot his name. He's funny as fuck. Black dude. He inspired me as well. But yeah, man. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna do this on my channel, man. Just to show a different side, get to know me personally a little bit. You know what I mean? And I have no problem with that. I know there'd be trolls that would say stupid shit, but they'd get blocked, and I could give a fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. My closest friends, they know half the shit. Some shit they don't know. I'm gonna talk about some shit I never really told anybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Here we go. Now, the first story is going to be about me getting bullied in grade 3 through 4 by only one person. And unlike other YouTubers who are fucking great, and anybody else, because a lot of people do this, they make up names. They don't say niggas governments. Well, I'm giving you the real motherfucker's name. You know what I mean? Just I don't give a fuck if they watch this. I don't give a fuck. All right. Um. Anyway, I'll give you years too. I have good memory with this. It was 1994 through early 95. So I was in the third grade, third and fourth. This one I had stood back because I got held back in the third grade from because of my mom's. Um, I had a problem with one subject, and that's math. And the teacher, my third grade teacher at the time, was like, "You need to make a decision if he can go forward or get held back." And she's like, I'll just held him back in 1 year. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, man, because that made a nigga older than motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I didn't like that at all. I didn't fucking leave high school till I was 19. You know what I mean? So it was like '05, early '05. But sorry about that, yo. But yeah. So the kid's name was Cheyenne. What a fucking manly name that is, ain't it? But his name was Cheyenne, and he lived in the projects, and he had to be the only white boy in the fucking projects. He had to be, you know what I mean? This dirty nigga had the fucking, ponytail, like the, like I said, little 90s ponytail going on, cat scratches all over his face, bummy ass nigga, couldn't dress for shit. He had like them long white socks with like big thick red stripes on them and just fucking green pants. Oh, this nigga was weird. But anyway, how I first known him was like recess, you know what I mean? I seen the nigga outside. This is like third grade. No, yeah, third grade. Third and fourth grade. Yeah, third grade. And my best friend back then was my nigga Adam, who's in Florida now. Really close, Talked about wrestling like crazy, you know what I mean? And that's all we really did. Well, video games too, some music, you know. But happened to be chilling with my boy Adam, and I just seen this kid playing with a fucking stick. You know what I mean? And The first time I seen him, he never really said nothing to me. You know what I mean? But there would be some days, where I was dolo at recess because a lot of I chill with like 5 people. You know what I mean? Sometimes the niggas weren't in doing fucking extra work in class. They got punished. They couldn't go outside for recess. So I'd be dolo just walking around, just talking to other random kids that would talk to me. And he just come up to me, just blatantly says to me, "Fat boy," you know. And by that age, that time frame, my mom would always tell me, don't fight. Even though I done clean niggas clocks before, like in first grade. I'll get to that story. There'll be a whole another story later. But this is the first time I really got bullied. I mean, even then I didn't really get bullied or name called fat before. To be honest with you, I can't remember. But I'm about how old am I? 8 or 9, probably 9. So I was 10 in '95. This is '94ish, probably 9, 8 going on 9, and yeah, just a fat boy, basically. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Fuck you," straight up, So, fuck you, fat boy. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna kill this nigga. But my mom told me, like, don't fight. You know what I mean? She always brought it up, don't fight. All the fucking time. Just tell the teacher or something like that. I ain't tell nobody. I walked away pissed off. And then, he would see me around the projects and he would talk shit too. Fat ass or whatever. And I'll just give him one of these. You know what I mean? And like, this continued so much, bro. Like it was a pain in the fucking ass, you know what I mean? And the nigga when I was deep with Adam, my boy Steve, who else? That's who around that time. This dude Eric, it's like Puerto Rican cat. This little bald black dude, I forgot his fucking name. When I was with them niggas, nothing. He wouldn't say shit. He wouldn't step to me, you know what I mean? And they didn't fucking like him. The bald black dude I was talking about, this bald black dude, I don't know what happened. For whatever reason, he punched him, and he hit his blood curdling scream. Yeah! He's just crying his ass off, this faggot Cheyenne. And this little blonde haired secretary from the principal's office takes him out, and my boy gets in trouble or whatever. Like, no one liked this nigga. He had no friends at all. I seen him with one kid one time. But the kid was a fucking dweeb and just a bitch ass nigga like him. He never said nothing to me, that kid, but it's the only time I seen him with any kind of friends. And yeah, my boy just cleaned his clock. And yeah, man, he'll fucking. I'll be walking to the store, my mom's whatever, fat boy or whatever. I just be like, "Fuck you, punk," And he would just he'd talk shit, and I'll just ignore him half the time. I was telling my mom about this shit. She's like, "Just ignore him, just ignore him." Like, yo, my mom's went gangster one time. I told her again, and I don't know what inspired this, but she was like, "Yo, I'm going down there. You know what I mean? I'm going down to that school, and I'm telling them, you know." And my third grade teacher at the time, her name was I think Mrs. Valero or something like that. Some Spanish bitch, Mrs. Valero. I think it was a Valera, something along those lines. I know I'm butchering her fucking name. Don't remember her name. But I think it was Mrs. Valero. It had to be. I had to be. And she went down there and said, "Yo, this kid is bullying my fucking son." You know what I mean? He was a lot. I don't know if I mentioned this, which is a fail on my part, but he was a lot smaller than me in height, and I was always a chubby kid. Obviously, you know what I mean. And he's a lot smaller than me. My mom was like, "Yo, he keeps fucking bullying my son. And I don't like this shit." The hood came out of my mom. My mom was a strong black woman, you know what I mean? Just quiet. At times when she got mad, she got fucking mad. She's like, "Yo, I'm tired of this kid bullying my son." And Mr. Valero was something real cocky. I remember this. She's like, "What do you want me to do? Like separate him apart?" You know what I mean? Because he was in my class. I forgot to mention that. He was in my class, but he only fuck with me in class. You know what I mean? It was only like recess and shit like that. And come on, I had one of my boys in my class too. My boy Adam was in my class, and but when I was out with Adam, he didn't say shit. So he'll get me mostly outside when I would go outside, like in because he lives in the projects, or he'll get me like in recess when I was dolo, But yeah, my mom said she didn't like that shit, and nothing really was done. So the same day, when mom picks me up from school, this nigga's mom's, you know what I mean? This nigga had a fine ass mom's, sexy ass white bitch, long curly black hair. What the fuck is mom's at like 8? Yeah, it is. My mom went up to his mom's and she's like, "Yo, your son is bullying my son. I don't like it at all. You know what I mean? I don't like this shit." And this nigga Cheyenne's mom's was like, well, my son lost his father, and my mom's my mom's like, "Yo, my son didn't even know his fucking dad. His dad died in 1989. He was 3 fucking years old. So don't give me that shit." And the bitch is like, "Oh no, I didn't mean no disrespect." This bitch was pussy, mad scared. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, she laid on a low on her ass. Drove away. Nothing happened. Um, so fast forward to like same shit. Like he fucked with me, but like a lot of times he wouldn't say shit. I was with my boys, or like if I was with my uncle or some shit, like going to the store, I see him playing outside in a fucking dumpster or some weird shit like that. He didn't say shit. So I didn't. He would fuck with me bad, you know what I mean, but not like all the fucking time. So fast forward to like I want to say by 95, very early 95. Um, fourth grade comes around. I want to say, yeah, fourth grade, and teacher was named, I think, Mrs. Napert. Weird ass last name, right? That's her name, Mrs. Napert. Something like that. Chubby ass white lady. But that time comes around, and he's fucking with me in class. Like these niggas in my class again. This bitch ass motherfucker. Oh, right. And he's like, fat ass, the same bullshit. You know what I mean? I got really mad. I was gonna end this nigga regardless of what my mom said. You know what I mean? My uncle knew about it. My uncle Martin knew about it this time. He said, "Knock the nigga the fuck out." My uncle was in his 20s at the time, goon nigga. You know what I mean? Didn't give a fuck about nothing. So I want to whoop his ass, right? And shout out to Mrs. Napier, she's seen this shit happen like on numerous occasions. I mean, like in recess, because she was like a recess monitor, and the same shit would happen again. Fat boy, fat, same shit. This nigga was whack. If the internet troll like wasn't the internet wasn't out in like 94, 95, not really, you know what I mean, like it is now. But he would be the internet troll. He's probably a troll now because same whack insults, garbage like that, and yo, no word of a lie, yo. She snatched the nigga up, yo, and held the nigga like a fucking Royal Rumble tag team move. Like when they hold the niggas like that, like hit him. She's like, hit him, go ahead. And I just went in his fucking chest, knocked the air out this little nigga. He was just crying, and that felt so good. The class was applauding because no one liked this motherfucker, right? Yo, she snatched the nigga and said, hold him, hit him. It's like, there you go. Leave him the fuck alone. Well, she didn't say fuck, but you know what I mean? It's like, leave him alone. And he didn't really say shit about the whole day. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie. This may sound fucked up. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's like a bully nigga. But that same day, I got dismissed for I think a doctor's appointment or something. My mom's called in, and he was just sitting down with his head down like this, right? And I walked out the door, and I just hauled off and punched him in the fucking head. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck got into me, but I was just so tensed up. So he got 2 punches from my ass that day. No one said nothing. You know, he was fucking crying again. So I remember he threatened me. He's gonna get his fucking brothers after me. You know what I mean? His brother. I remember these niggas' names: Isaac and Daniel. Isaac had blonde hair, pitch ass nigga. He's like the middle child, I guess. And Daniel was the oldest. You know what I mean? This dude wore fucking big cat in the hat hats and shit. And like Marilyn Manson t-shirts. I remember that because Manson was big. That nigga didn't do shit. Niggas never said a word to me, yo. You could tell they were from different daddies too, with his fine ass mama. Probably fucking different niggas. They look totally different from each other. Different color hairs, all that shit, man. But anyway, them niggas ain't do shit. I'm like, go get your motherfucking brothers. Well, the Daniel wasn't in he was probably in middle school or something like that. He wasn't in elementary, but Isaac was, and he's a pussy ass nigga. He ain't say shit to me. But yeah, man. I after that ass whooping, I would get it a little bit more, fat boy, fat ass. Now I would just be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up again. You know what I mean? But then one day in lunch, this is one of the last times he ever fucked with me, yo. Cause you would eat. We didn't have a cafeteria, man. Laurel Lake Elementary School. I mean, Laurel Lake Elementary had no fucking cafeteria. Niggas were broke. You know what I mean? So we ate in the motherfucking class, eating my fucking lunch, right? Starts this bullshit again. Fat ass, fat boy. Some brunette chick comes around me and say, hit him. I hate this kid. Hit him. I got up. I don't know. I just got fucking pissed. I got up and unleashed fury on this motherfucker. I mean, I beat the brakes off him like fucking 5-hit combos to the fucking face. Smash him with the wooden chair. Fucking kneed him in the fucking face. I was going off on this motherfucker. He's screaming and crying. Yo, I hit this nigga in his ear. At this point, he had his like head shaved and he had like his ear pierced. I punched this nigga in the ear. His piercing got all fucked up, blood everywhere. Yo, that was like my word up to that point when I was like fucking 9. That's the worst ass whooping I ever dished out, you know. And I fucked him up pretty good. And I didn't even get in trouble, yo. The teacher, Mrs. Naprint, found out about it. She told, I think her name was Mrs. Phillips. I remember this little young ass bad bitch that was in the fucking principal's office. She was secretary in the principal's office, Mrs. Phillips. She came up and she was like, there'd been a complaint because he ran and told them niggas, you know what I mean? There'd been a complaint, that he got, Mike Sears attacked Cheyenne Ferreira. I think that was his fucking name. And Mrs. Naprint's like, yo, he's bullying this kid every fucking day. I don't care. Like she was the illest teacher ever. She gave me this big ass DC dictionary of all the DC characters in it. Cool as fuck. Gave me and my niggas Starburst candies. Cool ass teacher, yo. One of my top 5 teachers of all time, yo. She's the shit. And yeah. So Miss Phillips went downstairs like, whatever. I didn't even get in trouble for the shit, yo. That shit was smooth. You know, don't beat this nigga's ass. So he doesn't bother me for a grip, my dude. He don't bother me for a long time. Then nigga got transferred out the class. He was scared, you know what I mean? They put him in another fucking class. A whole other class. Because this time, elementary, you're just in one class all fucking day. There's different teachers that will come in for like art and like special like shit like that. And gym, of course, different teacher, but for the most part, all the main subject, the same teacher's teaching you this shit. But he got in a whole other 4th grade class, yo. There was 2 4th grades. He got in the other one. Niggas they ain't like this motherfucker at all, yo. And he ain't fucking me. Even I seen him at recess, he ain't fucking me at all. Even though it's Dolo, sometimes just walking around talking to some chick or whatever, he don't say shit. So this is like 95. WrestleMania the arcade game is popping. If y'all know that game, my wrestling heads. Me and my uncle talking about that shit. We walking back from school. My aunt Gina and my cousin Ashley. We walking because my uncle and my aunt picked me up. We walking. My uncle's about 25 at this time. I'm about 9, going on 10. We're walking. Cheyenne is with this fucking. She's Cheyenne. He's with this fucking goofy looking kid carrying his bags, book bag or something. My uncle got like a bottle of Pepsi in his hand, right? When in a bag, we're walking, and fucking this kid says something under his breath. I didn't hear it, and my uncle claims that he called me a fat ass or something like that, and I believe it. You know what I mean? So he crosses the fucking street, and my uncle out of nowhere just crosses the street, yo. Picks Cheyenne up and fucking launches him, yo. He goes flying, busted his fucking nose. I know it's fucked up for a 20-year-old to manhandle a little nigga, but yo, he's like, I'm sick of your shit. That's what my uncle said. So cool, the cops. Yeah. I remember that like it was yesterday, yo. I'm laughing, yo. And then me and my uncle go home. I remember this. We had a big ass basement. My uncle's like taking out the trash, and I'm helping him take out the trash. I used to love doing that shit. And I'm like, yo, Unc, what if this nigga calls the cops? He's like, yo, fuck the police, nigga. Fuck the cops, yo. Fuck that little nigga. He didn't give a fuck, you know? And nothing ever happened. This bitch ass nigga didn't call the cops, you know? So, fucking, the next day comes in. The next day, I come in school, and I see the nigga at recess, yo, petrified, this little nigga. I go up to him and start beating his ass again, because I didn't give a fuck, yo. Try to get picked on for a year and a half, okay? And how could I forget this? Before all that happened, right? He threw a fucking apple at my window, yo. In my crib, in my house. He threw an apple, which splattered and left a fucking nasty stain. My granddad, RP granddad, love you, man. My grandfather got so fucking pissed, yo. Went outside. I said, where's that little shit? I'll fucking kill him, you know? Reading him the right. He catch him, said, don't fucking throw shit. Just like that. Don't fucking throw shit at my house. I will fuck you up, you know? He said, shit, nothing, you know? Then he tried to throw an apple at my little brother. You know what I mean? This nigga like throwing apples or something. I'm walking home from school with my mom, the little brother Jordan, right? He's in a carriage. He's like fucking two, I don't know, one, somewhere around there. He's in a fucking stroller. I probably even younger than that. And he throws an apple at him. Doesn't hit him, yo. I chased this nigga far as fuck. I didn't get him though. But yeah, man, that happened before the ass whooping, like the major ass whooping at lunch, and that happened before my uncle fucking launched the nigga, right? So he didn't learn his lesson after the ass whooping. He said something under his breath. I didn't catch it. My uncle did. But that day at recess, yo, I fucked him up. I fucked him up, yo. I did get in trouble though. I got to stand in a fucking corner at recess, but that's only trouble. Like I didn't get suspended or nothing, yo. Because I think Mrs. Napier gave me the good word again. Because I whooped his ass bad, yo. Kicked him on the face with my fucking Nikes. Fucking 5-piece combos. I gave him that business. I 2-piece this nigga. I was fucking him up. He was crying like a bitch too. And you may sound upset. You sound even worse. No, man. Like I said, try getting bullied for a year and a half, being called fat ass your whole fucking. Every time you see this nigga, you think that's becoming your name, yo. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. This makes you may sound you may think I sound pussy or whatever. I don't give a fuck. When I was getting bullied, I didn't fight back because my mom told me not to. I would go upstairs in my room and fucking cry, yo. Cause I just hate niggas calling me fat back then. And I would I wanted to kill him and I couldn't. That's why I was crying, you know, just so upset. So just to let that steam out on his face felt good, yo. And if you're bullying if you're in high school or middle school, elementary, and you bullying motherfuckers, you need to stop that shit. Parents ain't raising the fucking kids right, yo. And you could tell that nigga's mama ain't raised him right, yo. And I done whooped his fucking ass, man. That's the last time he ever fucked with me. And then by middle school, 6th grade, you know, he didn't say shit. He was in this is like 98. He was there for like fucking 97, 98. He was there for like what? Half a year, maybe? I rarely seen him because that school is fucking huge. But he didn't say shit to me. Nothing. I seen him wearing this like Miami Dolphins jacket, little green jacket. I ain't say shit to him. He ain't say shit to me. I don't know where this nigga is at now. He can eat a fucking dick because he put me through hell as a child, yo. And the last ass of him probably wasn't warranted because me and my uncle took care of his ass. But yo, I just whooped his fucking ass. So yeah, this is a story of me getting bullied. And yo, honest to God, yo, from that point on, no one ever called me fat. Ever. Even going through like middle school and high school and shit, niggas ain't never test me. I may get looks like and shit like that, you know. But yo, niggas never test me. Ever. You know. I had more fights, yeah, but it wasn't because of that. And I'll get to that later. But hope you enjoyed this story time. I want to give more to y'all. Cause I think this shit is fun, man. It ain't music, you might not like it. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Peace.